Breaking news, Mr. Huang Yi, the richest man in Yunhai, had a sudden illness in the morning, suspected cerebral thrombosis. It has been sent to watching sanatorium.
The patient has severe thrombosis, too much congestion in the brain, and it's deep. There's no unclogging therapy.
This physician, even when cured, is easily paralyzed. Let's hurry up and arrange the transfer.
Transfer this is the richest man in Yunhai. If it is really transferred, your vice dean won't scold you to death. In case of an outpoint error on the road, who will take responsibility for less nonsense?
So far, only Dr. Li can fight for a chance of survival. Xiao Wang, go and see why Dr. Li hasn't come yet.
Okay. Dr. Li is here.
CT heartbeat rate and the patient's blood pressure.
Dr. Li, this is a CT scan of the patient's brain. Blood pressure 165, heart rate 170 per minute.
Not a big problem. Acupuncture is good for blood.
So decisive. Old Lin, can this be done?
Acupuncture itself must be fast, accurate and ruthless. Look at the speed of Dr. Li's needle insertion. And acupuncture points, extremely precise. Just this one, at least 20 years of hard work. And Dr. Li, not ordinary people. He was born a great doctor, passed down from generation to generation. Don't look at him so young. In terms of strength and seniority, that's a master in the field of traditional Chinese medicine.
Ha ha ha, that's such an amazing character. Why did you come to us?
I heard that the dean funded Dr. Li's studies that year. Doctor, I live in the shallows to repay my kindness. Someone like this? Even a hospital can't replace him.
Is that really a hidden dragon in the abyss?
The congestion came out.
Dr. Li is awesome.
Don't be too happy. The patient's congestion has not been completely excreted. Blood pressure is too high now. Need to suppress. However, these 3 needles absolutely cannot be unplugged within an hour. Otherwise, there will be big problems.
Something big could happen?
Qi and blood reflux. Kill in 3 minutes.
Ah, Dr. Li, don't worry, I will definitely take care of these 3. The needle will never let anyone near the patient.
Hello, Dr. Li. I'm Wang Min, the Dean of Huadeng Sanatorium. How have you considered the previous proposal? As long as you are willing to join our Huadeng Sanatorium, I am willing to replace you with 51% absolute control as Vice President.
Sorry, Dean Wang. Lu has been kind to me. I'm not considering other opportunities for the time being. Thank you.
Dr. Li, we really hope you can join us. So be it, if you have the will. I'll pick you up myself. How did it go?
Doctor, how is my dad? Mr. Xiao Huang, the situation of the richest man in Huang has improved. Here's the prescription. You can take it and fry it according to the above, twice sooner or later. Then pay attention to a good rest. After 3 months, the medicine cured the disease. How much is this going to cost? Acupuncture once 15. Disinfection fee and visiting fee are about a few hundred yuan. If you buy medicine in the hospital, it will be more expensive. If you go out and buy, about $20 a pair. That adds up to less than $1,000. $1,000. Dr. Li, are you mistaken? The blood pressure medication my dad has taken over the years. All of them 10,000. You, Mr. Xiao Huang, I hope you can respect my profession. If you don't believe me, you can choose to be transferred for treatment, and your father will wake up soon. I suggest you go to decoction now. Okay, I'm on my way.
Li Yuan, you're fired. Someone in Li Yuan reported that you were working for stock trading. Here's the evidence. I'm now firing you as the Vice Dean.
Dean Li, if I read it right, this is an electrocardiogram. It's not a stock chart, right?
Okay, even if it's an electrocardiogram. How do you explain this thing?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You still have the face to ask what do you mean? This is the company's performance report for the first half of the year. Western Medicine's net profit was 70 million, negative profit 7 million, and I've heard from other doctors. You often ask patients to go out to buy medicine. Is it true?
Dean Liu, I am just a doctor, only responsible for treating patients. The hospital's profits have nothing to do with me. In addition, I asked the patient to go outside to buy medicine. It was also approved by your father.
Haha, funny, my father has already retired. They gave me the hospital. Now, I have the final say in the rules and regulations of the entire nursing home, and trash like you should have been fired long ago. Get out of the Chinese medicine department.
You say I'm trash?
Yes, as an employee, you don't prescribe drugs. What is not waste?
Liu Mei doctor's parents' heart. It is already very painful for ordinary people to see a doctor and take medicine. You have to make things worse for them. Do you still have medical ethics?
Hey, medical ethics, Li Yuan, do you still have such lofty aspirations? It's just a pity that I'm in a nursing home. It's not a charity. Hey, those poor people, don't come to the doctor if you don't have money. Wouldn't it be better to stay at home and die with that money?
How can you say that?
I'll tell you what, just come to our nursing home, the lamb to be slaughtered. Give me the medicine I can use. Give me medicine that doesn't work. As long as you can't die, you can open it for me. Do all the projects I can. Don't suck their blood like this. Who will pay for the equipment I bought for millions?
Liu Mei, shut up.
I shut up, Li Yuan, you trash. I'll tell you what, I'm not only going to fire you, and disband the entire Chinese medicine department.
Dissolution of the Chinese medicine department. Dean Liu, do you know what the detention of the Chinese medicine department represents?
Of course I know. A gathering place for a group of waste. Do nothing all day. Just know to give to the poor. From when I became the dean to now, not even a single added medicine was sold. Did not contribute to our nursing home at all. You are not trash. Who is trash?
Liu Mei, you speak so badly. Do you know? Everyone in the entire Chinese medicine department is here with great enthusiasm. Do you know? The Department of Traditional Chinese Medicine has been in the past 3 years. How many dignitaries have you recruited?
So what of the dignitaries?
Western medicine is more expensive. Drugs have a price. TCM focuses on conditioning. If it weren't for all these being conditioned here, where do you think your Western medicine department has such high profits?
Stop talking nonsense here.
In addition, let the patient go outside to buy medicine. This is what I told your dad. Poor people work hard all their lives. How can I have so much money to see a doctor?
What does this have to do with me?
Be rich. I also prescribe medicine normally. Why didn't you benefit the hospital? I told your father all this. I'll tell you one last thing. It was your father who begged me to come here. The conditions given are, pricing power for patients is up to me. If you don't believe me, I'll call your father right now. If he lets me go, go immediately.
If you fight, who is afraid of you?
Hello, the user you dialed is temporarily unavailable. Hello, the user you dialed is temporarily unavailable.
Enough, Li Yuan. Are you shameless? Give my dad back, please. If my dad hadn't sponsored you to go to school, can you have today? I'll tell you what, my dad meant you were fired today. Fortunately, before I came, I used my dad's phone to block this Li Yuan. Otherwise, my dad will definitely be nostalgic.
How is that possible?
Dead duck. Somebody take off his clothes for me, and a badge for me.
What are you doing? Stop it. What are you doing? Shut up. What do you want to do?
Hello, old Lin. Just cleaning out the moths in the nursing home. How is the situation of Huang Shoufu?
The situation is still relatively stable. But Dean Liu, did you misunderstand something? How could Li Yuan be a moth in our hospital? There must be a misunderstanding.
Old Lin, you don't have to pity such a person. I know you're just like my dad. Be kind when you are old. However, we are here. Private nursing homes have their own rules. You'd better take a good look at Huang Shoufu. Don't worry about other things. This, Li Yuan, hurry up and get out.
Liu Mei, you can fire me. Disband the Chinese medicine department. But you have to at least wait for the Chinese medicine department to treat the patient. Disband again.
Why dissolve the Chinese medicine department? Commander Liu can't do this.
Li Yuan, stop pretending here, since I dare to disband. Ready, Dr. Yang, you can come out now. Let me introduce you. This is Dr. Yang Jingrong Yang. Start today. Let him take over the Chinese medicine department. At the same time, re-establish the Chinese and Western integration department. Adopt external physiotherapy and internal therapy. TCM conditioning as a supplement. Western medicine is the main treatment. The department is expected to be restructured. It will be delivered within the next 3 months, exceeding the West's full year profit. Li Yuan, what else do you have to say?
Hey, external physiotherapy and internal therapy. Not under the guise of traditional Chinese medicine conditioning. Just prescribe more drugs to make money. Liu Mei, do you only have money in your eyes?
It's ridiculous. With a nursing home salary. Don't think about you. Still talking wildly here. If you were really that great, why don't you open a small clinic yourself? Free consultation. To save those poor people who have no money to see a doctor.
You. Dr. Yang is a moth like him. Talking to him is a waste of your time. You'd better take a good look at Huang Shoufu. That's the big deal.
Yes.
Li Yuan, if you still want face, I hope you can walk by yourself before I come out. Don't make me call security.
The chairperson can't fire Dr. Li. There must be something wrong here. I have to call the dean to find out.
Old Lin what?
Dean.
This is not good. Something happened to the Huang Shoufu.
Something happened to the Huang Shoufu. Dean, I hang up first.
What?
Li Yuan, stop for me.
What's up?
Did you insert the 3 needles in Huang Shoufu's head?
I plugged it in. What's up?
What's your trouble? You have the nerve to say what happened? Did you know that Huang Shoufu has a blood clot? You do it. In case of any problems. Paralysis at best. Heavy brain death. Are you trying to get us killed?
Ignorant, I inserted a silver needle into its meridian. Then insert 2 needles into its Tongti on Qingling 2 points respectively. Can effectively force out its congestion. How could it go wrong?
It's still alive. Why don't you go to heaven? The Huang Shoufu has been in a coma until now. If you drag it on, even if it is cured, it will still be in a vegetative state. You hurry up and pull out those 3 needles for me now. I need surgery.
Can't pull. Even if you want to pull it out, you have to wait half an hour later. Otherwise, something big will happen.
Something big happened. I think you have ulterior motives. I want the whole hospital to die with you. Okay, you don't pull it out, do you? I pull.
Can't pull.
Li Yuan, I see your intentions are really sinister. My dad is such a toad white-eyed wolf. Get out of here now.
Lu Mei, I know you're upset with me, but this needle really can't be pulled out. Otherwise, the patient will be dead within 5 minutes. Immortals are hard to save.
Li Yuan, you are so shameless. So far, you're still playing tricks. Get out of here now.
Dodge.
Li Yuan, stop for me.
Stop. Can't unplug anymore. We'll kill.
Dr. Yan.
Continue to pull.
Li Yuan, you are crazy. This is the Huang Shoufu. If anything happens to him, we all have to die.
Li Yuan, you are really crazy. You go and ask the security to drag him out for me.
Lu Mei, I don't know what you think of me, but you can't take it out anymore. There is still a chance to save Lu Mei. You are in trouble.
Please let me see how troublesome it is.
Lu Mei, you can target me too, or disband the entire Chinese medicine department. It's human life. You have to stop fooling around.
Li Yuan, do you really think of yourself as a miracle doctor? Today I'm going to see how much trouble cuffing can be. Pull me out.
No way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way and stop.
Li Yuan, quickly let go of me. Do you believe I will beat you to death?
Ascari. Drag him down for me now.
Get out of the way. It's over. Can't lock the blood.
Dr. Yang, what's going on?
I don't know about this either. He must be the one who messed up. Give Huang Shoufu random needles.
Li Yuan, our Lu family treats you well. I didn't expect you to do such a thing.
I said these 3 needles cannot be pulled out. 1 needle is fixed. 2 needle pulse protection. 3 needle determination. After you take this first shot, discourage people. If within 10 breaths let me reseal. It doesn't hurt, but you pulled out its second blood needle, causing his chi and blood disorders. So it hurts its foundation. If you let me reseal it, there is still an 80% chance. But you have to pull this last stitch out. This is a broken needle. Now my life is lost. Even if the gods come, it's hard to save. You killed Huang Shoufu.
What 3 madness. I have been in the field of Western medicine for so many years. Never heard of this treatment.
Dr. Yang, this is...
Dean Lu pulled out the needle. Huang Shoufu's condition is much better. If it weren't for Li Yuan making trouble here just now, I'm afraid Huang Shoufu's illness. He has already recovered under my treatment.
I was almost deceived by you. Li Yuan, you two throw him to the hospital for me to beat. Shameful stuff.
You are dying.
The patient's vital signs plummeted. Please rescue immediately. Please rescue immediately.
What can Dr. Yang do?
Dean Lu, don't be intimidated by this kid. I'm going to have surgery right now. Don't worry, I will do my best. It's good to save Huang Shoufu.
Thank you. Dr. Yang quickly dragged him out. Clear immediately. Prepare for surgery. What to do? What to do? If something goes wrong with the Huang Shoufu, then it's over.
You are dying.
Does he really have something? The Huang Shoufu is really going to die.
Mr. Lu and Li Yuan's things have been packed. Whether to drive him away now.
This.
Lu Mei, I don't care if Uncle Lu wants to fire me or not, but before I go, I still advise you, make one last call to your father. Otherwise, wait for Uncle Lu to come later, even if you are his daughter. I'm also afraid that you won't be able to withstand his anger.
Xiao Mei, why don't you call your dad first? You can ask your father if there is any other way. For example, are there any special experts in the hospital? Otherwise, if there is anything wrong with Huang Shoufu, his son will never let go of our nursing home.
Special experts.
Xiao Mei, Dad, to tell you the truth. The reason why in just 3 years, our sanatorium has become the first in Jiang province. It's because our hospital has a Chinese doctor saint.
Traditional Chinese medicine sacred hands.
It's just that this person is too low-key, unassuming. When you take over the hospital completely, Dad will tell you who it is.
Got it. Dad, let's go. Turtle sacred hands pair. There's the turtle sage.
Hello, Xiao Mei.
Hello, Dad. Do you remember what you told us before? There is a Chinese doctor in my hospital.
Remember what happened? Did something happen at the hospital?
Huang Shoufu is not in a good situation now. Currently being rescued. I hope the hand does.
Rescuing now. Then why don't you hurry up and find him? Huang Shoufu's disease. Only he can save the world. Xiao Mei, you must listen to him. What did he ask you to do? You do what? Absolutely don't have any doubts, understand?
I know what you said, Dad, but you haven't told me what happened to that person. Who is that?
Here he is.
That's me. That's me.
Oh.
How is Dr. Yang?
Dean Lu was successfully rescued. People have been saved.
Is that true? Has it really been saved?
Although the patient's physical condition is still relatively weak. But now he has regained consciousness, and you can talk. You can contact your family. Let the family come and have a look.
Dr. Yang, you are really a pillar of our hospital. You still dare to pretend to be the national medical saint. Li Yuan, it's okay to deceive others. Still want to lie to me. Didn't you say Huang Shoufu must die? Aren't immortals hard to save?
Dean Lu, I read Huang Shoufu's treatment manual. This Li Yuan's treatment method, just like some charlatans, they are all local methods that cannot be put on the table.
Do you hear me? Li Yuan, get out of here.
Have you ever heard a word? It's called flashback.
Li Yuan, do you think everyone here is stupid?
You.
Dean Lu can't make it, can't do it.
Old Lin, I take you as the veteran of the Western medicine department. My dad and I both respect you, but if you help Li Yuan go his own way again, then don't blame me for ignoring the past. Li Yuan, how dare you pretend to be a Chinese doctor saint? Go away.
Okay, I can go, but before I go, I have to remind you, within 5 minutes, the vital signs of Huang Shoufu will drop sharply. Within 2 hours, immortal. I'd like to see it then. How can you bear Huang Xiaoqiang's anger, and your father's anger?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Dr. Yang. Notify personnel. In the name of my Lu sanatorium, the whole industry bans Quack Dr. Li. If someone misuses him, is to be my enemy.
Dean Lu, this can't be done. Li Yuan is still so young. If blocked, this Li Yuan will be gone in his life. If only your father knew, it will also be blamed.
A quack like him, banned is blocked. My dad's side, I will naturally explain.
As expected of Dean Lu, do things vigorously, no sloppiness. Immediately expel Li Yuan from the Chinese medicine department. This is an order from the vice dean.
Haha.
Why are you laughing?
I laugh at your stupidity. I don't know if I'm dying.
What do you mean?
Then I'll tell you the truth. I am the Chinese doctor saint your father said.
What do you dare to call yourself a national doctor saint?
If you just fire me, forget it. But what you did, let the whole industry know. You fired me from Lu's nursing home.
Ridiculous. Hospital. I just fired you, so what?
Do you believe it or not, within 3 minutes, all the sanatoriums in the whole province will be shocked. In 10 minutes, the dean of the top sanatorium in Jiangnan province will come here in person. Come ask me to stay. I'd like to see it. When your father finds out, what kind of reaction?
What? Fire Li Yuan immediately. Prepare a gift for me immediately. I'm going to Lu's sanatorium in person.
What's so funny? Lu actually expelled Li Yuan, the game master. Let's go to Lu's immediately.
Yes. Drag him down for me. People like you are also worthy to pretend to be a national doctor saint. Do you match?
He really deserves it.
He really deserves it.
Who are you?
I'm the assistant to Dean Chen of Castle Peak Sanatorium. Dr. Li, our dean will be here soon. Since they don't want our dean, decided to personally invite you to join our Castle Peak Sanatorium.
This.
Castle Peak Sanatorium. That's the #1 sanatorium in Jiang province. Even they came to invite Lin Yun. Is he really a national doctor? Impossible, absolutely impossible. Li Yuan, you are so sinister.
Why am I evil again?
In order to pretend to be the holy hand of Ghost Doctor, I even specially found someone to cooperate with you in acting. After all, don't you just want me to give in, let you go? But I'm telling you now, my father has completely handed over Luz to me. I'm a quack like you. This moth doesn't deserve to be here.
Humph quack moth, in your eyes, as long as patients are not charged high prices for medicinal materials. Just a quack, as long as you don't worry about the patient's pocket money.
Just animals. Don't make yourself so noble. Nursing homes are meant to make money. I care about him, poor rich. Are you a patient here? What if he doesn't have the money to see a doctor? Just go home.
Shut up. Liu Bei, are you still a person? The so-called doctor, you should be considerate. Hanging pot helps the world. And you stink of copper. Okay, if you say so, then we'll wait for everyone to come. See if you dare to say that.
Li Yuan, stop pretending. Don't you just want to wait for my dad to come and plead for you? Somebody hurry up and help me tow him away.
Who are you driving away? Who are you driving away?
Wang Min, Dean of Huadeng Sanatorium.
Chen Hai, Dean of Castle Peak Sanatorium. Meet Great Xia Sacred Hand Li Yuan. See you, Mr. Li. Mr. Li.
Chen Hai, the Dean of Qingshan Sanatorium. This is impossible.
Wang Min, the Dean of Huadeng Sanatorium. Why is he here?
Mr. Li, we know. A blind woman fired you. I came as soon as possible. Send an invitation. Please join me. Little girl is intelligent, but know how to be grateful. If Mr. Li joins me, Huadeng, I am willing to step down as dean and give half the shares.
Mr. Li, my Castle Peak Sanatorium is also willing to give up half of the shares. And as long as Mr. Li is willing, you can go to the Imperial Capital Sanatorium to serve as the deputy dean. I'm not talented. The director of the Imperial Capital Sanatorium is my father. He's retiring soon. As long as Mr. Li is willing, contract can be signed. A year later, I guarantee that Mr. Li is the best.
Imperial Capital Sanatorium.
This is impossible. 2 deans. Are you mistaken? This Li Yuan is a quack doctor. How could it be a Chinese doctor?
Dean Liu, why are you still stubborn?
No way, it's fake. That's not true. You are a moth. How could it be the holy hand of Chinese medicine? Fake must be fake.
Court death. Lu Mei, you are so blind. Don't know the dragon. You are so blind. Don't know the dragon.
How dare you hit me?
Hit you, what's wrong? You insult the sacred hands of Chinese medicine. This slap deserves a slap. I really don't know what Lu Jiangwo thinks. I actually put this nursing home in your hands. You,
Wang Min, don't think you're the dean of Huadeng Sanatorium. I will be afraid of you. Wait until we cure the Huang Shoufu. Lu's will become the first sanatorium in Jiangqing. We'll see.
You are so stupid. So far, don't you know who he is yet?
Why don't I know who he is? He is a playboy. The beautiful name is Hanging Pot to save the world. I don't know what's going on in the dark.
Lu Mei, let me tell you, I don't care what's on your mind, but the holy hand of Chinese medicine is not something you can defile. The person standing in front, he is the descendant of Li Siyuan, the divine doctor of Great Xia. Li Yuan is the most talented person in 500 years. He was 3 years old for pulse diagnosis, 5-year-old observing qi. At the age of 7, he will be able to diagnose the pulse by hanging silk. He's only 25 now, has become a national doctor.
Does Lu Mei know how many people want Li Yuan to be cured? Do you know? Your Lu family can go public in just 3 years. It's all because of Li Yuan. It has brought countless dignitaries to your Lu sanatorium. If not for Li Yuan, if it weren't for Mr. from your Chinese medicine department, Why do so many rich people in Jiang province come to you to treat diseases? I really thought your Lu's sanatorium was amazing. Is your face big?
You.
I really thought your Lu's sanatorium was amazing. Is your face big?
You.
I tell you the truth, without Li Yuan, you Lu's farts don't count.
That's not possible. If he's really capable. The Huang Shoufu has long been transplanted. But what about the truth? If I hadn't shot, Huang Shoufu is already dying.
Yes, I'll tell you the truth. My dad said, our hospital does have a Chinese doctor Holy Hand, but it can't be him.
Exactly.
I don't know what means he used to deceive you. But, if you really believe that he is a saint of Chinese medicine, that was the ultimate joke.
Lu Mei, you are still obsessed. So far, you still think Li Yuan is a liar.
My dad told us a long time ago, whether it is true or not is up to me. Li Yuan is absolutely impossible to be a master of traditional Chinese medicine.
Li Yuan, hurry up and answer the phone.
Hello, the user you dialed is temporarily unavailable.
Want to fire Li Yuan? Really fire Li Yuan, I make you look good. Xiao Wang immediately turned around and went back to the hospital.
Yes.
Up to now, Li Yuan has been involved in this matter. What else do you want to say? Impersonate identity, medical skills continue. That's why my dad was kind enough to keep you. In my words, I would have fired you long ago.
Lu Mei, your father only told you, the hospital has a traditional Chinese doctor, but he never told you who the holy hand of Chinese medicine is.
So what? Whoever he is. Anyway, it's definitely not you.
Is it me? You will know when Uncle Lu comes later. I'd like to see it. How will you face your father then?
Li Yuan, stop pretending here. If you really are that miracle doctor, why is it not you who cured the richest man Huang? It's Dr. Yang.
That's right.
First, I have already shot, just interrupted by you, and Huang Shoufu is not good. On the contrary, he was already dying.
I just got out of the emergency room. Guardian Wang is still fine. You actually said he was going to die. Li Yuan, you are not only incompetent in medical skills, still have ulterior motives.
I use acupuncture to stabilize its qi and blood, and you pulled the needle out without authorization. Huang Shoufu is now a return to light, although there is a glimmer of life, but if I hadn't done it, Huang Shoufu is only a matter of time away from death.
Talk nonsense.
Not good, not good. Not good, not good.
What's up?
What's wrong with the patient?
The patient woke up, want to eat.
Eat, in a hurry. I thought something happened to Huang's surgery.
Lin Yuan is up to now. What else do you have to quibble about? If it weren't for Dr. Yang, the Huang Shoufu faction has long been cured by you.
You still have the face to pretend to be a national doctor saint. Li Yuan, you really ate the gall of an ambitious leopard. Somebody kick me out.
Stop Lu Mei. For the sake of me and your father's friendship for so many years, I advise you again. If you fire Li Yuan, will lead to the downfall of your Lu family.
Dean Wang, stop talking. If Lu Mei really left Li Yuan behind, not good for us.
Now you're still acting for this liar. Don't you just hope that something happens to the richest man Huang? Only by taking this can we copy our Lu's. Why don't I know what's on your mind? Come, get him out of here.
Stop me. Stop me. Stop the fuck. Who told you all to stay away? Do you want to die?
It's what the eldest lady means.
Get out. Lu Mei, this is what you mean.
Yes, I mean it. Dad, this is the performance report for the past 3 months. The net profit of the Western Medicine Department is about to exceed 100 million. Not only did the Chinese Medicine Department not make us and lost millions. Is there anything wrong with me firing this bastard?
Lu Mei, you.
Mr. Lu, don't be angry first. Let's deal with the ban first. Block what? Just now. Dean Lu just now? Notify the personnel department to ban Li Yuan. Mr. Lu, this Li Yuan is still young. About to be blocked. How are you going to mess around in the future?
Ban Li Yuan. Li Yuan, don't be angry. I didn't know about this. I'll lift the ban now. I will definitely give you a satisfactory answer to all this.
Uncle Lu, since this is not what you mean, then I have no complaints in my heart, but I do need a satisfactory answer.
Dad, why did you ask him? He's just a moth. Is it worth it? You won't really take Li Yuan. Make it your own son. You've funded his education over the years. It's a kindness to give him a job. If you do it again now, just pampering him.
Shut up, idiot.
You actually hit me for an outsider.
You still don't know what's wrong.
I was wrong. What was I wrong? I'm all for the good of my company. What am I doing wrong?
You are so stupid. He is the Chinese Dr. Saint I told you about.
What?
It turns out that Li Yuan is also a master of traditional Chinese medicine.
How could he be a Chinese doctor? If it weren't for me, he killed the richest man Huang just now, and his medical methods. It's just some earthwork that doesn't work on the table. It is absolutely impossible to be a traditional Chinese doctor.
You. Dr. Li's methods are also understandable to you, a waste. And you, I tell you, if you really fire him, it doesn't take 3 months. The reason is that it will perish directly. Who do you think it's bad to fire? Fire Li Yuan. Are you crazy? How did I give birth to you, stupid thing?
I told you a long time ago.
It's really self-inflicted.
No way. This can't be true. He's a beast. This can't be true.
Haha, I think I, Lu Jiangwo, dare not say that I am a hero among people, but I am also the first in Jiangcheng. How could I give birth to such a thing as you? Li Yuan, it's all up to me. The fault of the son, not Godfather. If you still have a grudge, your terms, all your conditions, I have to promise you, okay?
Uncle Lu, you have this sentence. I feel very comfortable. Don't worry, I won't leave Lu's sanatorium. And why would I bother with a woman?
Yes.
Uncle Lu, let me stay here. You must promise me 3 conditions. Oops.
Li Yuan, let alone 3 conditions. I promise you all 300 conditions.
Uncle Lu, don't worry. Listen to me first. You can think about it later.
Okay, you say.
This first condition, from now on, all medical expenses at Lu's nursing home have been halved.
What you?
I promise you.
This second condition, I want all the profits of Lu's nursing home for the past 3 years. Give it all away. Take it from the people. For the people.
Dad, you can't promise him.
It's okay.
Okay, so this third condition, I want you to permanently disinherit Lu Mei.
Lin Yuan, don't go too far.
Uncle Lu, I have these conditions. If you promise me, I will continue to stay and save Wang Shoufu. If you don't agree, I'll go right away.
Li Yuan, before you, Uncle agrees to you on both conditions. You also know this third condition. Uncle Lu Mei is the only daughter. I won't let her into town. Who should I talk to?
That's not what I'm thinking about. Uncle Lu, think again.
Can Li Yuan change it?
This is my bottom line, Uncle Lu. This is my bottom line. Uncle Lu has limited time. I can't help it if I delay it for a while.
Dad isn't really going to drive me away, is he?
Lu Mei I.
Lu Jiangwo, you are really an old fool. Your daughter is not cut out for business, and she has no eyes. Offended Mr. Li. This kind of daughter is not born. It's me instead. Also need to consider.
Dad.
Dean Wang, stop talking. If Lu Jiangwo agrees, not good for us.
Li Yuan. Can you give me an hour to think about it? Lu Mei is my daughter after all. I beg you.
5 minutes, only 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I can't guarantee that I can save the Huang Shoufu.
You too, this is Lu's sanatorium. If you two come to see a doctor, I welcome Lu. If you come to see the excitement, Lu is not welcome. No matter what choice I make later, please leave first.
Humph. Mr. Li, this is my personal card. Huateng always welcomes you. Oh, right, I'm not married yet. I don't know if Mr. Li is willing.
Hi Mr. Li, where is my Castle Peak Sanatorium? You are always welcome, and I have a little sister, just turned 18, beautiful as a flower. If Mr. Li is willing, I can introduce you. Ahaha, farewell to Mr. Li.
Uncle Lu, please think again. Old Lin, let's go and rest for a while.
Okay.
Dad. Dad, are you really going to fire me?
Xiaomei is so far. Dad has no other choice.
Chairperson, do you really believe in Li Yuan so much?
What do you mean?
Chairman, Huang Shoufu is doing well now, but Li Yuan said, Huang Shoufu will surely die. Immortals are hard to save, but when you come, he said that Huang Shoufu was saved. He is a Chinese doctor. I agree, but have you ever thought about it? In fact, Huang Shoufu has been cured, and he knows it, so exaggerate the truth, then make a request.
Yes, Dad. I think Dr. Yang is right. He had sworn before that Huang Shoufu would die without a doubt. Now Huang Shoufu is fine. He suddenly said he could save. Isn't this clearly contradictory to each other?
But this thing, I'd rather believe it. Can't believe it's nothing.
Chairperson, you are right to worry, but I still want to persuade you, or go and see for yourself. Suppose if there is a problem, then you fire Xiaomei. What if it's okay?
That's a good point. But Li Yuan is a Chinese doctor after all.
Dad, do you mean Li Yuan is more important than me? He was so reckless before. How much damage has been done to the company? Although I made a mistake, but my starting point is also for the good of the company.
Xiaomei Dad, all this.
But chairperson, you think too much. What if I just fired Li Yuan? As long as Huang Shoufu is good, his son will also give us tens of billions. Are you still short of Li Yuan? Chairperson, you are a business person. Li Yuan, it's just a tool for you to make money.
Oh my god, Dad.
Okay, you go and give me the inspection report. If it's really okay. It's okay if Li Yuan doesn't want this one. You go and give me the inspection report. If it's really okay. It's okay if Li Yuan doesn't want this one.
Okay. Chairperson. You can see that all the indicators are fine. Healthier than me. Chairperson, I guessed it right.
Okay. It seems that Li Yuan has long cured Huang Xiaofu's disease. In vain I treated him so well. He turned around and threatened me.
Dad, do you mean you are going to refuse his request?
Now that Huang Shoufu's illness has been cured, how could Dad abandon you because of Li Yuan? Xiaomei, don't blame Dad for hitting you just now. It's about us after all. Lose life and death. You have to remember, you are Dad's daughter. It's Dad's heart. He, Li Yuan, is an outsider after all. Don't blame Dad.
Dad, how could I possibly blame you? Blame that Li Yuan, not pretending to be a moral saint. Obviously he has the ability, but it doesn't help us make money. Also hang a pot to save the world. I really think of myself as a good person.
To this Li Yuan, take the income from our nursing home, to make your own word of mouth. Chairperson, I won't say anything else. You have lost at least a few $100 million in revenue in recent years.
If it weren't for my weakness before, there's no way I can give him pricing power. It's different now. We cured Huang Xiaofu's disease. I, lose, will surely thrive.
It's
a pity that Li Yuan can't be used by me.
Dad, don't worry. I have a way to make him have to work for us. Even if you don't work for us, he's not going back.
How?
Chairperson Dean, Huang Xiaoqiang, the son of Huang Shoufu, is here, said to give us tens of billions of investment.
What? Tens of billions of investment?
Where is Xiaohong always?
Care in the ward, Huang Shoufu.
Okay, Xiaomei, let's go. Little fat man.
Dean Liu, ha, your hospital is amazing. Hey, my dad has been so many years. I've been suffering from this disease. I didn't expect you to be cured. Not much else to say. What about me? Huang Xiaoqiang, I'm not a disbeliever. I have notified the finance department. Allocate tens of billions. Support your Liu's nursing home.
Mr. Huang, what about our Liu's nursing home? It has always been people-oriented. Hanging pot helps the world. Money is external.
Yes.
I have heard that Liu Sanatorium prioritizes medical ethics. See you today. It really lives up to its reputation. Dean Liu will not say anything else. You don't have to refuse this tens of billions of investment. Quan when I Huang Xiaoqiang do something good for the common people.
That being the case, then we'll be more respectful than obedient. Ha, Mr. Huang. We have other things to do. We'll leave first.
Okay, you go first. Just in time to feed my dad something to eat.
I wish Mr. Huang a speedy recovery.
Get well soon. Dad, we have sent tens of billions of investment.
With these billions of dollars in investment, even without Li Yuan, we can still be rich for a lifetime.
If you can keep Li Yuan, that's the best.
Go find Li Yuan.
Let's see how long he can be stubborn. Let's go.
Li Yuan.
Uncle Liu. How are you thinking?
I thought about it. I have decided to refuse your request.
Okay, I respect your choice, then I'll go.
And so forth.
What do you want to do again?
Li Yuan, do you think this is your home? Come if you want, go if you want.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What I'm saying is, if you want to go, then give back the benefits you have gained over the years.
Return Uncle Liu. This is what you mean. I told you so. I'm not interested in money. This is all my salary for the past 3 years. Almost 500,000. I'll give it all back to you.
Wait a minute.
How?
Li Yuan, have you forgotten? You had a non-compete agreement. This 500,000 your salary. Yes, but it is clearly written in the agreement. If you leave your job, the compensation amount is 500 million. Do you think we are stupid?
500 million.
How could Dean Liu have such a contract? 3 years salary 500,000. If you leave, you will pay 500 million.
Written in black and white. Is it still fake? Old Lin, can you shut up? Mind your own business.
Believe it or not, I fired you too. How is that possible? That's not possible.
Li Yuan, this is an employment contract. Please sign it.
Good.
You can just sign it directly. It's a process. Li Yuan could not believe Uncle.
How is it possible for me to sign? Lu Jiangwo, you lied to me. Lu Jiangwo, you lied to me.
Don't blame Uncle. Uncle showed you the contract. You trust people too much. You're way too young. Take a loss. It's normal.
Okay, Lu Jiangwo, when you funded my education, I am grateful to you. See you as my half-father. I didn't expect you to treat me like this.
Li Yuan, what are you saying? Uncle also treats you as half a son. It's you who are unkind. Don't blame me for injustice.
Ha 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 ha. If I am not kind, I would give up so many opportunities to stay here. If I am not kind, I will help you hire so many Chinese medicine masters. Sit here. If I am not kind, what have you been doing for the past 3 years? Whose hospital?
Li Yuan, stop talking here. You are just an employee, a wage earner. Put it nicely. You are the director. Harsh to say, you're just a senior malong, thinking about how much you helped the group all day. Why don't you think about how much the group has helped you?
Oh, I know you're very angry, but the contract is very clear. Even if you are angry, there is no way.
Oh, Li Yuan, so be it Uncle. My lord has a lot. As long as you want, remain in the nursing home. What happened before? How about a write-off?
No Dad, can't be written off. Li Yuan, aren't you going to cancel my inheritance? But now you want me to let you go. It's simple. You kneel and kowtow to me now. Shout 3 times sorry. Your salary will be half later. The price of drugs for patients interviewed has increased by at least 100 times. Otherwise, I'll make you poor for the rest of your life.
Lu Mei Lu Jiangwo, Yang Jingrong, you don't think this contract is doomed, do you?
Hello.
Mr. Chen, I am Li Yuan. I agreed to what you said last time, but there is one condition. 500 million.
What? Mr. Li, as long as you agree, not to mention 500 million. 5 billion is nothing. I'll arrange it right away.
In fact, the 500 million does not count. What Lu Jiangwo, do you know? How many people begged me to see him? What rich business person? As long as I hook my hand, you've got everything. I will never give Lu Jiangwo this 500 million easily. This contract is a bully contract. The purpose of my call, just to let you know, don't try to treat me with this stuff.
Li Yuan, don't be too arrogant. You lose this contract. I have let the finance calculate. Even if you send those patients out to buy medicine, you are not making a profit. But it also harms the interests of our nursing home, and you can't win this case. Let me make it clear to you. Even if you compensate 500 million, you're not going to be free. It's clearly written in the contract. Even if you quit, you will not be able to work in this field for the next 20 years. Otherwise, the benefits you get will compensate our nursing home 10 times.
You.
Lu Mei, you are really going too far. 500 million compensation is not enough. And let Li Yuan never practice medicine in his life. You are shameless.
Dr. Yang dragged him out for me and fire him.
Okay. Stop me. Lu Mei and Lu Jiangwo's contract. It's uncertain who will win or lose, but I'm curious now. Are you really so sure that Huang Shoufu is fine? Are you really so sure? Is Huang Shoufu okay?
Hey, I said Li Yuan, don't pretend here. Mention the Huang Shoufu. We have you to thank. Thank you for curing Huang Shoufu for us. Huang Xiaoqiang has decided to invest 10 billion in us. It's just that these tens of billions of investment, it has nothing to do with you.
Tens of billions. I think you are dying.
Death is imminent. Li Yuan, you are crazy. We have done a full body examination for Huang Shoufu. All his indicators are very healthy. Don't lie here. We don't believe it at all.
Ha ha ha, it's ridiculous. You unplugged my 3-needle disease without authorization. Now Huang Shoufu just looks healthy. This is flashback. He was a dying man, and you're about to miss the best treatment time. If nothing else, Huang Shoufu is about to have a problem. I'd like to see it. How will you bear Huang Xiaoqiang's anger then?
Not good, not good.
What's all this fuss about? What?
Dr. Yang, let's go out first.
Let Xiaomei and Li Yuan have a good chat. Li Yuan, you are still young. Think about it.
What the hell happened to my dad? Why are you suddenly thirsty for blood? Have you been cured? I'll tell you what, if anything happens to my dad, none of you want to live.
Mr. Hang, don't worry. Let our doctor take a look first.
What happened to my dad?
That little Mr. Huang. Did you feed Huang Shoufu just now?
Yeah, why?
I suspect that eating caused a rejection reaction. Mr. Huang, this is not our problem.
Bullshit. I specifically asked if I could feed it. You said yes. I'll tell you what, don't play this set for me here. If my dad has any questions, don't think it's better for any of you. And why haven't I seen Dr. Lee? Where is he?
Mr. Huang, Dr. Lee is still taking care of other patients. Don't worry, I called him right away.
Hurry up and get out of here.
Chairperson. Now what?
Didn't you say that Huang Shoufu has been cured? How could this have happened? If he did die in our hospital, don't even think about it.
Chairperson. By this time, it's useless for you to blame me.
Forget it, I can only go to Li Yuan.
Grass hell can he agree. You father and daughter are doing things worse than beasts. Bah.
Li Yuan said it well. Those who know the current affairs are Junjie. He didn't fight with us, Lu. What's the end? Don't you think about your future?
Think for myself. Why don't you think about yourself?
Toast without eating. Eat penalty wine, right? I don't have that much patience. Wait for Huang Shoufu to wake up. I want you to kneel down and beg for mercy. Don't worry, you can't wait for that day. How is Dad Huang Shoufu's situation?
Don't worry, Huang Shoufu is fine. Very healthy.
Do you hear me? Li Yuan and Huang Shoufu are very good. Why don't you kneel down and beg for mercy?
Is there something wrong with this person's brain? Lu Jiangwo, you let this idiot inherit your Lu family. Do you want to lose money?
Hey, you dog-like thing. What else is there besides being stubborn?
Hey Dean Liu. Don't say it yet. You asked the chairperson to come out.
What else is there to say to such a person? Hurry up and block him from the whole network. I'll see if he can still be stubborn.
Okay, Li Yuan, his words are indeed a bit ugly. It's just his character. Don't you mind? What about non-compete agreements? I thought about it just now. It's invalid. Uncle has always regarded you as half a son. I don't want this to affect you, but you also have to promise Uncle one condition. Since you are leaving, it will cure you of all the diseases at hand, beginning and end. Is this okay?
Why, Dad? I don't agree with that.
Lu Mei, you shut up.
Lu Mei, you haven't seen it yet, have you? Your dad is lying to you. Huang Shoufu is not good at all.
Li Yuan, let me tell you the truth. What about Huang Shoufu? There is indeed a problem, but it's not as serious as you said. Why don't we make a deal? Just shoot Huang Shoufu, we can put the past behind us.
Lu Jiangwo's affairs to the present. Why are you so hypocritical? Why are you still lying? No one knows the physical condition of Huang Shoufu better than me. Pulled out my sedative needle without authorization. The whole sea of clouds except me. No one can cure him. If you were honest from the beginning, apologize to me. I might even do it, but now I tell you, don't think about it.
Ha ha ha, Li Yuan, you are too confident. You are so sure. Okay, I'll give you a chance. You don't want it yourself.
No, I don't. I'd like to see how capable you are. Uncle Lu.
You.
Li Yuan, you.
You bitch. How dare you hit me?
You. How dare you hit me?
You what you? You bitch. If it wasn't for your dad's face, so I don't care about you. Now I don't want to give your dad face. What are you?
Me.
Me what me? If I hadn't relied on your dad, spent money on a pheasant college, come back and pack returnees, I'm being rude. That school, not even qualified to carry shoes for my school.
Me.
Not by your dad. You are also the vice dean. They run hospitals. What is it? Do you match it?
I want to fight with you, sir.
I haven't hit anyone in over 20 years. I'm not used to it.
Li Yuan, are you satisfied now?
What if I say it's not enough? Then are you going to slap me twice, Li Yuan?
What should be vented has been vented. We can sit down and talk.
But I don't want to talk to you.
You, Li Yuan. Don't think that if you leave, you won't be the Huang Shoufu. Dr. Yang, call all Western doctors now. Give Huang Shoufu the best special medicine.
Okay.
Li Yuan, let me tell you. I don't need to save the richest man Huang. I just need him to stay alive in the sanitarium. With the current medical level of our Lu's sanatorium, it's enough to hang him. After this is over, get tens of billions of investment. See how I deal with you.
Okay, I'd like to see how you hang Huang Shoufu's life.
Li Yuan, you say that traditional Chinese medicine is good every day. The times of traditional Chinese medicine are developing. What is precious in your eyes? It's worthless in my eyes.
I never said that Chinese medicine is good. Whether it is traditional Chinese medicine or Western medicine, it's all about people. Hanging pot helps the world. Everyone's physique is different. Some people are suitable for traditional Chinese medicine. Some people are suitable for Western medicine. It just so happens that Huang Shoufu is suitable for traditional Chinese medicine.
Li Yuan, you are too confident.
Chairperson Huang Shoufu received the notice.
What?
Liu Jiongwo, get out of here.
What? Heart stops. How is that possible?
You said the richest man Wang died.
We just injected the miracle drug. The Huang Shou's heart stopped.
Liu Jiongwo killed my father. My compensation, little flower.
Mr. Huang, don't worry. Don't worry.
Dad, you.
You killed my father. Tell me not to worry.
Mr. Huang, there is still alive. And save great. Li Yuan, Li Yuan. Great, I was wrong, Li Yuan. Amazing. Please save me. Mr. Huang, he can save you, father. Li Yuan, I beg you. You adults don't remember villains. Save your uncle. Uncle is wrong.
Oops, Dad, don't do this. Get up.
Don't call me dad. The animals are all your fault. I am a renowned Chinese doctor. Make you worthless. Li Yuan is doing well in the nursing home. What are you doing? Go find him. Trouble. Li Yuan, you help uncle. You make 3 conditions. Uncle promised you, okay?
Liu Jiongwo, do you really know that you are wrong?
I know I was wrong. I was wrong.
You know you're wrong. Are you afraid? Afraid that you will lose everything. Fear of revenge from Wang Xiaochang. So I won't help you. Dr. Li, I can understand if you don't help Liu Jiongwo, but can you look at my face? Save my father. As long as the genius doctor is willing to take action. What does the doctor want? What do I give Huang Xiaoqiang? Please save my father. Forget about the money. This whole thing started because of me, so something will happen to me. But I have 3 conditions. I don't know if Xiao Huang can always agree. You say it directly. I can agree to any condition. The first thing, I want you to ban Lu's sanatorium. This kind of black-hearted sanatorium only knows how to earn old money blindly. The money of the common people has no medical ethics. Should be closed. No problem even if you don't say it. I won't let them go. The second thing, I want Mr. Huang to invest in a hospital. I am in full control. No need to report the profit. After this experience, I kind of found out, if you want to hang a pot and save the world, you still have to be in a high position. No problem. I invest tens of billions. It doesn't matter if you lose everything. Power is to accumulate virtue for the family. And the third thing, these 3 people, I want to say hello to Mr. Huang. I want these 3 people, forever banned in this industry.
Li Yuan, do you have to kill them all?
Did you forget that my dad used to sponsor you to go to school? Even if we are wrong, are you so cruel?
Ruthless. I'm not as ruthless as you. You brought this on yourself. You 3, shut up. If you do more injustice, you will die. Dr. Li, I can agree to all 3 of your conditions, but can you hurry up and save my father? I'm afraid of him. Don't worry, I'm here. The rich man is fine. Okay, thanks, you are right. We'll heal later. I need you. Be sure to remember. Don't make any sound. Everyone present should not make any movement. I need absolute focus. Your father had a simple brain congestion. I have been fixed by acupuncture. Draw congestion. Can be cured. After this experience, make the body cold. If disturbed again, I may not be able to cure it. Don't worry. I'm here. There will be no problem.
Can't let him really be cured, Huang Shoufu. Dr. Yang, you've got to make some noise. As long as he fails treatment. Huang Xiaoqiang blamed it. That's also a medical malpractice caused by being discharged from the hospital. We can protect ourselves then.
Okay. Ouch. Ah! My stomach hurts.
Are you alright?
Stomachache. Ah! My stomach hurts.
Bastard, are you deliberately looking for trouble?
No, Mr. Hang. My stomach hurts. My stomach hurts. My stomach, ah.
You are still pretending. Dr. Li instructed. Don't make any movement. You did it on purpose.
Mr. Hang, I really don't have it. My stomach hurts. My stomach hurts, haha.
Ouch. My stomach hurts too. Ouch.
Oops, ha 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 ha.
You, I beg you. Would you please stop shouting?
Oh, Mr. Huang, we have a stomachache. This is beyond our control. Ouch, oops. Ouch.
Mr. Huang, I've done the needles. Just wait for the patient to recover now.
Ah.
Why aren't you talking? Your stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Come on. Now that they're free of pain, then I'll beat them up.
Ouch. Ouch. Stop hitting. Stop hitting, ouch.
Why do you even beat women?
Hey, stop fighting. Don't hit, it's not me. Not my idea. It's all you Zhuang old thing, little bastard. Please let me go.
Keep shouting. Yell louder. Quiet. Dr. Li, is my dad okay? Dr. Li, is my dad okay? Alright, but according to my method, it requires a combination of inside and outside. This prescription is prepared according to the above, and the Chinese medicine takes half an hour. Then give you a tight price. Make sure the medicine arrives. Thank you, Dr. Li. Come, grab me medicine. Go go go. Ha ha.
What about Dean Liu? If Lin Yuan cured Huang Shufu, we're done.
Don't worry, I have my own way.
Huang Shoufu, don't blame me. Dean Liu gave me 500,000. Mr. Huang, here comes the medicine.
Mr. Li, I don't even know how to thank you. If it weren't for you, I'm afraid the consequences are more or less bad. It's okay to be benevolent. That's what doctors do. Hey hey.
This is not good. Huang Xiaofu's heart stopped.
What?
This is not good. Huang Xiaofu's heart stopped beating.
What? Whoa. Don't scare me. Whoa. Dr. Li, what's going on? What happened?
What happened to the nurse?
I don't know. That's what I heard from Dr. Li. Give medicine to Huang Shoufu. Who knew that my heart would stop just after feeding the medicine?
Oh, I see. Do you mean Huang Shoufu was fine just now? The heart stopped after drinking the medicine, right?
Yes.
Li Yuan, what did you give Huang Shoufu to drink?
I knew it. Your Chinese medicine department has nothing good. Forget about making money. And now he's dead. Originally, our Western medicine department was about to cure Huang Shufu. If you hadn't stepped in, what acupuncture do you have to do? How could this happen now?
What the hell is going on with Dr. Li? What happened to my dad?
Oh, Mr. Huang, your dad was fine just now. It became like this after drinking Li Yuan's medicine, so Li Yuan couldn't escape the connection.
Doubt me. It is this Li Yuan who is trying to show off his ability. What folk remedies did you deliberately use? It caused Huang to become like this.
Don't worry, I'll see what's going on first. No. You manipulated the drug. You manipulated the drug. Ah.
You are talking nonsense. We were all outside just now. How to manipulate the drug?
Mr. Huang, you can see it with your own eyes. We didn't do anything. Huang Shoufu is a distinguished guest of our nursing home. How we hope he gets well soon. How could it possibly harm him? Stay away.
You are obviously incompetent in medical skills. Now it's up to our hospital if something goes wrong.
Will it really be replaced as Dr. Li said? But I kept staring at Sister Liu Mai and the others. There was no chance of tampering. Is it, Dr. Li? Could it really be the problem with this medicine? My dad. There is still hope.
Mr. Huang told you a long time ago. Only Western medicine is the most appropriate treatment. The earth recipe's in the hands of those traditional Chinese medicine practitioners. It's all about luck. Now in order to seize the credit for treating Huang Shoufu, this Li Yuan must have secretly increased the dose of medicine. Killed your dad.
Yes, Mr. Huang. Mr. Huang was originally only a mild symptom. Through our Western medicine department, it will be cured soon. Yeah, it's better now. Li Yuan, this quack doctor, directly cured Huang Shoufu to death.
Li Yuan really misjudged you. I knew it earlier. You shouldn't have been transferred to our nursing home. It's a living human life. I know you have a prejudice against us Liu family, but you can't resent us Liu family. Just deliberately put Huang Shoufu to death, right?
Yeah, so be it. Life for life. You killed the richest man Huang. Prepare to face the consequences.
Enough. You all shut up. Enough. You all shut up. Dr. Li doesn't care if there is any problem with the medicine. As long as you can save my dad, I can let go of these things. But if anything happens to my dad today, I must punish this matter severely. Who killed my dad? I Huang Shouqiang swear. I'm going to make him pay for his life. Don't worry, there may still be a chance in your father's situation. Ah, and this. Huang Shoufu's current condition is very suspicious. His heart has stopped beating. It's dead. In other words, half a foot has stepped into the gate of hell. What?
Dad.
Dad.
Well, from a medical point of view, Huang Shoufu is a dead man now. Li Yuan, you killed Huang Shoufu. Just wait for your life to be paid.
Life to be paid.
So far, only this move can save Huang Shoufu. What is he spraying? Ghostgate 13 stitches.
Ghostgate 13 stitches.
13 stitches.
Ghostgate 13 stitches. Can Dr. Li really save my dad? Yes, but just what? As long as you can save my dad, it doesn't matter how much it is. It's not about the money. It is extremely difficult to cast 13 stitches of Ghostgate. So when you use this trick, I need all devotion. Can't be disturbed by the outside world at all. Dr. Li, don't worry. I won't let anyone disturb you. Come, get them out of here. Come, get them out of here.
Mr. Huang, please don't. Mr. Huang, don't me.
My Western medicine department can also treat it. Company Commander Li Yuan just said that 13 needles. He can't be making it up, can he?
Is it the 13 needles of the Ghost Gate? It is said that this needle method is in the same vein. Only one successor per generation can master. If the 13 needles of the Ghost Gate are fully used, even if you go to hell, you can be saved.
True or false? Is it that great?
Who cares? In short, we must not let him cure Huang Shoufu. If Huang Shoufu wakes up, our change of medicine is completely exposed.
Now, what?
The only way now. I just can't let Huang Shoufu wake up. Oh Dad, what's your trouble? Are you alright? Dad, oops.
I'm having a heart attack. Ouch. Give me the medicine. Gee, it's killing me. The pain is killing me.
Come on people. Captain Liu is dead. Come on people. Oh, Captain Liu's.
Don't scare me, father. Help. Help.
Come on, come on, come on. Ah! Oh, Wing Liu.
You three, be honest with me. Just because of you. You didn't cure me for a while. Dad, I'll make you pay.
Li Yuan, your bones are amazing. He is a one-of-a-kind medical genius. Today, as a teacher, I will teach you the 13 needles of the Ghost Gate. Take a good look and learn.
Okay.
Remember, hanging a pot to help the world is the way of a doctor. The teacher hopes that after you learn this needle, can truly heal the sick,
rather than for their own selfish desires.
do evil and murder.
Master, I understand. These 13 stitches can live and die, human flesh and bones, remove disease and evil. It never comes back. The complete 13 needle history book can save lives, in an instant. Huyang Nirvana.
Huang Shoufu was saved.
Dad?
What should we do? Dad, Huang Shoufu has really been cured.
Don't panic. There must be a way.
Thanks. Hey, no need for the benevolence of doctors. Treat the patient. This is what I should do. You three quacks almost got my dad killed. You don't just want to make money, treating my dad indiscriminately. Also slandered Dr. Li. Show him your crimes. If it weren't for Li Shiring's timely action, my dad is really going to be killed by you.
Mr. Huang, that's not us.
Now you have to argue. Murder only interests in the eyes. Not worthy of being a doctor. The clothes you are wearing, it's an insult to the doctor. Dad, are you alright?
Great, something happened to the Huang Shoufu. You quack. Once Huang is the richest man, what will happen? That's what you killed. You bear all the consequences.
Hey, yes. It's all treated by Li Yuan. It's none of my business. Even if Huang Shoufu dies in bed, you can't blame me.
3 saw my dad vomiting blood. Are you so happy?
Not Mr. Huang. We are just worried about the Huang Shoufu.
We naturally hope Huang Shoufu's illness can be cured sooner. But Li Yuan practiced medicine indiscriminately. What 13 stitches? In my opinion, he just wanted to deliberately stab the Huang Shoufu to death. Want to kill someone? Li Yuan, what else do you have to say?
Is there a problem with the acupuncture you gave Huang Shoufu? Ghost Gate 13 stitches are extremely difficult. It is said that there is only one person in the world who can master it proficiently. Once used, it can literally save lives in an instant. If it doesn't work well, something went wrong. It will only accelerate the death of the patient.
It seems that we were all deceived by Li Yuan. He's not a 13-pin heir at all. There is also a big problem with the stitches used. Otherwise, how do you explain it?
Is what Dr. Li said true? 13 needles in the Ghost Gate can save the life and return to the sun. Rejuvenate. Huang Xiaochang, your father's heart just stopped beating. I will cure him now. Weakness is normal. And he coughed it up. It's the bruise that's been lodged in his body. He coughed up the blood. Only blood can flow. Partly you.
You're still talking nonsense. What congestion? I've been running a nursing home for so many years. I've never seen a doctor. You can make the patient vomit blood.
Dad, are you alright? Your father replaced the sounder. We are in a period of extreme weakness. This is normal. Now just wait. Your father drained all the blood from his body. He's cured. Not only that, your father has been treated with 13 needles from my Ghost Gate. Not only will his condition not recur, and it will prolong lifespan by 10 years.
Li Yuan, you really know how to make up. What other acupuncture can prolong life? Why don't you go to heaven?
Based on my many years of clinical experience, the internal organs of the richest man Huang suffered extensive damage. That's why it bleeds. If I'm right, it must have been when Li Yuan poured the wine just now, caused internal injuries to Huang Shoufu.
Visceral damage, yes.
I have been practicing Western medicine for so many years. I don't know how many large and small surgeries have been done. I can't tell at a glance. Could it be that various precision instruments of Western medicine? Is it better than the needle in his hand? Mr. Hang, I'm afraid your father is really in danger this time.
What should I do? Huang Xiaochang, do you believe me? Dr. Li, I trust you, doctor. Your words are enough. Even if the king of hell comes today, can't take away the Huang Shoufu. You just need to wait in peace now. Your father will be healed soon.
Mr. Huang, are you really stupid enough to believe him? Huang Shoufu's current condition is very dangerous. You need to be transferred to another hospital for medical treatment quickly. Otherwise, he really might die.
Yes, if you don't transfer Huang Shoufu to another hospital, Huang Shoufu may really die.
Huang Shoufu suffered damage to his internal organs, severe hemoptysis. The condition is very serious. If you don't seek medical attention in time, even if Huatua is treated again, he can't be saved.
But Dr. Li is not.
What else does Mr. Huang want? Can't you see what happened to Dr. Li until now? He is a liar. He just wanted to kill the Huang Shoufu. Once the Huang Shoufu dies, no one can hold him accountable.
Exactly.
Dr. Li Lixing wouldn't do that.
Why are you so stupid? He's going to kill your dad. You're still defending him? Are you going to use your father's life? Are you here to bet on the Yuan's medical skills?
It won't happen. It was my dad who asked me to come to Dr. Li. Dr. Li, you said you won't hurt anyone, right? You're gonna save my dad, right, Dr. Li?
Xiao Qian. Xiao Chang.
This is the voice of Huang Shoufu's.
Li Yuan, you still have to pretend. Do you have to die to be satisfied?
Mr. Huang, stop procrastinating. The Huang Shoufu died.
Dr. Li, why don't I take my dad to another hospital? At least let me make a diagnosis. Do you know why he vomited blood?
Mr. Huang, stop talking to him. Your dad is dying. Li Yuan is a liar.
Li Yuan, are you still a person? Forget it if you have a grudge against us. Then you can't harm Huang Shoufu.
It's a living human life, right?
It's not that I don't believe you. I have saved your father by me.
Save Li Yuan, you are talking nonsense with your eyes open. I've never seen a patient vomit blood alive.
Mr. Huang, the Huang Shoufu was calling you just now. Can't procrastinate any longer, yeah.
Hey. Dr. Li, I only say once to get out of the way. If I don't let go, don't blame me for being rude.
You son of a bitch.
Dad?
Who asked you to take action against Dr. Li? Who asked you to take action against Dr. Li?
Dad, you've recovered from your illness.
Do you expect me to die?
Oops, Dad, that's not what I meant.
Dr. Li is my incapable discipline. Please don't remember the villains.
It doesn't matter.
Thank you, Dr. Li. Who allowed you to attack Dr. Li? Do you know what kind of identity Dr. Li is?
Dad, aren't I worried about you too?
Worry about me. If Dr. Li can't save me, then in this world, no one can cure me.
But they say you've gone into cardiac arrest. It's coming to the gate of hell soon.
Cardiac arrest? How is that possible? What happened in the meantime?
Huang Shoufu is really a sensible person. As for what happened in between, why don't you ask these three people? It was you three beasts.
Hey no, Huang Shoufu, listen to our explanation. This has nothing to do with us.
Yes, we are worried about your safety. Now you are all healed. Let's get busy first.
That's right.
Is this really the case with your amazing Dr. Li?
Huang Shoufu, during your coma, the herbs I prepared for you, these three people replaced me with other medicinal materials, caused your cardiac arrest, and as I prepared for ancestral acupuncture, it's these three people who are making trouble. If you weren't lucky, I might have missed it today.
What?
Well, you three are courting death.
Mr. Huang.
Call me.
Yeah, you.
You, listen to our explanation.
We are all worried about your safety.
Please let us go.
Still arguing. Fight to the death.
Yeah.
Dr. Li, I was blamed for listening to the slander of the villain before. Misunderstood you. Sorry, it's understandable. Thank you, Dr. Li.
Dr. Li, is it a word of thanks that can be sent casually? Thank you. I decided to open a hospital for Dr. Li. Well, you pay for this money. Dr. Li is like this. How do you like it?
Since Huang Shoufu is so generous, then I won't refuse. Since you want to open a hospital, then I also have a few conditions.
Dr. Li said it doesn't matter.
First, I want more than 51% of the shares in this hospital.
This hospital was originally opened for Dr. Li. That's absolutely fine.
The second thing, all people with corrupted medical ethics are not allowed to join the hospital. All experts must pass my personal interview assessment.
Doctors are kind, of course.
This last thing, no one has a say in pricing. I am solely responsible for the operation of the hospital. Dad, this.
Unfilial son. I don't have your say here. Dr. Li are a genius doctor. Doctor's benevolence. I can still afford it.
Okay. As for these three people, you are targeting me. I can let go of the past, but you have killed others in order to wrong me. Sin is unforgivable. I have called the police. You just wait to be punished by the law.
We got a call. Attempted murder.
Uncle Li Yuan is wrong. You see, your uncle is funding your school. For the sake of helping you for many years, let your uncle go, Li Yuan.
Dr. Li, this has nothing to do with me, Li Shenqian.
Police uncle, these are the three men who tried to assassinate my father.
Take it away.
Li Yuan, you have to die.
I won't let you go.
Dr. Li, this has nothing to do with me. Dr. Li.
Congratulations, congratulations. Dr. Lee is indeed a doctor. So many talents have been recruited in just 1 month.
Dr. Lee, you really don't think about it anymore, considering my father's Imperial Capital Sanatorium.
You are unfilial son. Don't keep mentioning my name outside. Compare with Dr. Lee. What is my Dingzhou Sanatorium?
Dad, why are you here, and the Huang Shoufu?
Of course, I'm here to congratulate Li Shengyi Hospital on its opening. Please don't take what the dog just said to heart. I don't know if I can get the experts from Didong Sanatorium. Come and study with you.
Anyone with high medical ethics can come.
As expected of Dr. Lee. See you today. It really lives up to its reputation.
Dr. Lee, can I join you?
Certainly, but I can tell you in advance. I don't get paid that much here.
Oops, they didn't come for salary. I want to learn from you.
Okay, the hospital opened today. How about a pair of inscriptions for Dr. Lee?
Okay, please.
Wow, okay.